Hi everyone, I'm Maria for Sometimes Foodie, and I'm back with another video. I just got back from the New York Fancy Food Show on Tuesday, and that was a lot of fun. I've been posting updates on the blog of every single day that I was there. I still have to go back and edit day 1 part 2, because on day 1 I went with my camera without changing any of the settings. It was still set for the custom white balance I made for my photo setup in the basement, so all my photos are blue tinged, so that sucked. I can edit them, I can fix them, but it's just going to take me more time to post that than the other stuff that was raw right off my camera. So what today is a haul video of all the stuff I got in New York. So this is the same haul bag that I had from last year's summer show. I brought the same bag back. So this is my big bag. This was the one of the tea companies, what is it, Hyson? They are awesome, and they handed out giant bags last year, and I loved this bag so much for my goodies from the show. I folded it up and carried it with me this year to this year's show. So I'm going to be doing a whole video of all the stuff in that bag, and it's pretty heavy. So this should be a pretty big one, and I'll be doing a lot of talking, so you've been warned now. I know a lot of people think I talk too much, so you've been warned. So the first few items on the top are ones I actually purchased. So my boyfriend and I went to H Mart after we got there, because that's what I did last year. I went to H Mart and I grabbed some goodies so I could just eat in the hotel room, so I didn't have to worry about waking up early and finding breakfast before the show. So we went out shopping, grabbed some things the night that we got there, so we didn't have to do anything in the morning. It could be a nice, calm, lazy morning, because it's an intense day. It's an intense day walking the show. And that H Mart that was in K-Town had a lot more stuff than my H Mart did, so I bought some stuff. So first up, I have Pikachu curry. I'm trying to get so you guys can see without the glare. So it's Pikachu curry packets. You get 2 pouches in here of curry sauce, and you can just pour it over rice. And I think I might get a Pikachu sticker or 2 in here, I'm not too sure. But they had some different novelty curry packets of the same kind of mild curry. I think one was Common Rider and one was Pretty Cure. But of those 3, I'm more in the Pokemon fandom. So I decided to go with a Pikachu curry packet. And it's a cute packaging. It's like a nice thin packet, because all you do is you get 2 pouches inside of the curry sauce. And it's got an envelope style back for closure. Super cute. I'll be reviewing that soon. It was only it was a little expensive on the curry side. So it was like $4 for 2 servings of curry. That's pretty expensive, but it's Pikachu. So had to get that. And then I also bought raspberry Kit Kats. They're one of the flavors of Kit Kat I haven't reviewed yet, and I haven't seen these in my local Asian markets, so I decided to grab those while I was there. I had the opportunity in an air-conditioned hotel room, so I'll grab chocolate. And traveled safe. Feels good. Hope it's not melted. Next up, I got laser cut Pokemon sushi seaweed. So it's not actually flavored like anything, it's just normal seaweed, but it's been laser or die cut into a Pokemon shape. So it looks like I get Pikachu, Fennekin. It's not Oshawott. I would say it's Leaf Oshawott, but it's not Oshawott. It's Chespin, Froakie. So it looks like I might get 3 different sheets of laser cut seaweed in this pouch, and the shapes vary. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's not really flavored or anything, but it's a fun thing. It's another $4. Again, pretty expensive for seaweed. I could get a whole thing of seaweed snacks for like $4, but it's not going to be Pokemon shaped. I guess I could cut them out myself, but this saves me the time and effort. I also got, again, more Pokemon! These ones are actually the Karipori sticks. I've reviewed a few flavors of these over on the blogs. I really like them. They're a really thin but aerated, crunchy, hard candy stick. And it looks like these flavors are orange and grape. Now they're both the same candy, it's just different packaging. Different Pokemon are on the packages. And then on the back they have a area where you can cut out and collect little cards of Pokemon images, but they've been covered with the translation sticker. I don't know if I can get those off, so I might have to get the heat gun and get that out to get those, but I thought they were pretty neat. I've gotten a few of these in the past that were Pokemon, but that was a different packaging again, different characters on the box. Now I know these ones, but I don't know these ones. I haven't played Pokemon since Gold and Silver on the Game Boy Color, so I'm a little behind. My sister still plays, and she keeps me hip. She keeps me up to date with all the Pokemon happenings in the world. So that was it for the things I purchased. Now everything else is going to be samples that I picked up at the show. And some of these I already discussed on the blog, and some of them haven't gone on the blog. So first up, I'm just going to grab what's on the top. Moon cheese is on the top. This was actually something I saw Emmy Made in Japan review here on YouTube. She reviewed it, I think, a couple months ago, maybe like October or something, like somewhere in the fall. And I thought it was really neat because I like a lot of freeze-dried veggies and fruits. I've never really had a freeze-dried like astronaut-style cheese or a savory kind of dish. It's usually ice creams, so. This is a freeze-dried cheese. It's just cheese, freeze-dried, and it had a really cool texture. I got to try some samples of it at the show, and it was really neat because if you let it rehydrate on your tongue, it turns back into cheese. It's a very weird textural sensation to have something go from crispy and dry and crunchy to rubbery kind of soft cheese. It's pretty interesting. So I got a pouch of this from the booth, and that's going to be really awesome. I'm going to do a full write-up and review on the blog, so we'll have some moon cheese. Got seaweed crisps. I love seaweed. I love seaweed snacks. I eat a bunch of them all the time. So this one is, let's see, I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry. But it's supposed to be a sweet and spicy flavoring, and it has the rice crisp, I think, yeah, brown rice crisp bottoms. So these are more similar to the tempura fried seaweed snacks that I've had before, but it's a little different. So I'm excited to try these too. Next up, more seaweed. I told you guys I like seaweed. So this one is Sea Snacks, another kind of, it looks more Americanized kind of version of seaweed snacks. And this one is the chipotle flavor. So another spicy kind of seaweed. I tend to go towards spicy or wasabi based seaweeds because I think they just taste better. But normal seaweed is really yummy too. Let's see. I have some chocolate covered. What this is it's an almond coated in a date, so it's like stuffed into a date, and then that date is dipped in chocolate. This is a very kind of decadent, more exotic kind of flavor because dates, although they're really popular overseas, especially in like Eastern cultures, they're not still big here in the States. So this is another thing I'll get to try. I really like the packaging. It's like Godiva-esque. Looks kind of like fancy and hoity-toity with this metallic finish. So it'll photograph really nice for the blog. I also have stroopwafel. So I tried stroopwafels actually from Aldi. Aldi had their own variation. I think they just call them thin caramel wafers or something. But it's a really thin, pizzelle-like almost waffle crisp. It's like a waffle cone or like really, really thin caramel and then another waffle crisp. So it's a thin little snack. I think someone commented on the blog to let me know that you're supposed to take it. Well, not supposed to, but you can take it and put it above your cup of tea so it gets kind of soft and chewier. So this is another fun thing to try. I have some jerky. So my boyfriend is vegetarian, but I am actually an omnivore. I still eat meat occasionally. I just tend to personally lean more towards veggie dishes anyway. That's just kind of how my palate works. But I do eat meat. So I have these Larissa's Kitchen jerkies to try. I have the ginger teriyaki and the Korean barbecue. On the show floor, I tried the sweet and spicy chili sauce ones, and that was delicious. I love sweet and chili sauce. It's delicious. I did not try these ones, so I'll be very excited to review these two. I think that the ginger teriyaki might be their bestseller. I forget. One of these is their bestseller. But if you ask me, that sweet and spicy chili sauce one was where it was at. I have Gorilla Goods, which is a very fun company branding. And I picked this up because it's got banana in it. Now, it's just advertises the original fruit and nut, but it has it's like a thin, crispy granola, which I'm kind of tired of granola. There's so many granola companies out there, but this one, the stuff that keeps it all together and binds it is banana, and it has a nice caramelized banana flavoring. Now, right out of the package, it's like really crispy, crunchy, but if you let it sit out, it gets kind of chewy and soft because of the humidity in the air, and here in the East Coast, it's pretty humid. So that's what I liked the most about it, because the samples at the show kind of sat out, and they got really chewy. So that's what made me want this. And I wanted this one because it was the banana-based one. There's another one that was banana-based, another one wasn't as banana. I'm all about banana. So this was yummy stuff. Then we have a drink. So Polar was there. Polar is like a seltzer brand. I don't really post on the blog that much, but I drink Polar seltzers. I've been drinking a lot of their summer collection. They come out with different themed collections, and I didn't even know. I'm new to this whole world of seltzer, but Polar comes out with a lot of limited edition flavors. And I joined BJ's a couple years ago, and they usually get a big palette, I guess a palette of themed drinks. and I picked up the summer one. So this is the sample I grabbed at the show. I grabbed Ruby Red Grapefruit. I've never tried the Ruby Red Grapefruit. But over here on my nightstand, I have this one from their summer collection that I've been drinking. This is one from BJ's. It's like one of the big bottles I bought. So it's mango berry. I normally don't like mango, but these are really good. Every flavor in this whole summer collection that I got at BJ's on this palette has been great. My favorite is the raspberry lemonade. That one was the most just really flavorful, especially for a seltzer water, but this one's pretty good too. There's not one flavor in that whole summer collection I didn't like. And since I'm new to this, I went over to the booth just to tell them, I was like, I love your summer collection. I normally am not a seltzer drinker. I've never really been a seltzer drinker. I usually drink normal, just flat water. But the summer collection from Polar was really awesome. So I grabbed this one because I do like grapefruit and I've never had it before, so I grabbed a little bottle. Then we have another bottle. This is actually not for me. This is Flying Cauldron. This is a bottled kind of butterscotch beer. If any of you are fans of Harry Potter, you know that they have butterbeer. If you go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, they have butterbeer that you can buy there and drink. I think it only comes in like a slushy form or a drink, like just a cold like soda form. So my uncle was actually the first person to give me a bottle of this. He had a bottle of his own and he brought it over and gave it to me to review, and I did drink it. I haven't written it up for the blog yet and I did enjoy it, but he was a huge fan. But we like Harry Potter. Me and my uncle talk about Harry Potter and we like the movies and everything, so when I told the company that he was a big fan, he was the one that gave me a bottle to review for the blog. They gave me a bottle to give to him. So this is actually for my uncle, so he'll be getting this next time I see him. We have peanut butter. There were a lot of spreads, and I'm not too big on nut butters. I feel like almond butter sounds like such a good idea, but never tastes that great to me. I'm sorry. I know it has like its own little cult following of butters and stuff, but it's not for me. This, however, I walked past this booth, but then they had samples on little spoons, and I tasted a little sample as I was just walking past, and it made me turn around and come get back and talk to them and get more. So it's Bee Nutty spread, and what these are, it's like a Beyond peanut butter spread, and it has little crunchy bits in it that have like a cookie texturing. It's really light, it's really crispy, and it reminds me of the filling of a Reese's cup, but not as dense. It's very light and kind of whipped and airy. And I tried the blueberry flavor there, but this I think is the most popular flavor. It's gluten-free, vegetarian, zero trans fat, but this is the Irresistible Pretzel. So it's white chocolate with pretzel and peanut butter, so you can see like little white chocolate chunks there at the bottom. And this stuff was really good. It was really light. It wasn't very dense. You don't have that kind of like dog with peanut butter in your mouth like feel. And I really liked that. So they gave me this little sample to review. So I'm looking forward to that. I did not try this flavor on the show floor. I tried the blueberry on the show floor. And that was very peanut butter meets blueberry morning. Kind of Reese's Cup blueberry morning. This I haven't tried. So I'm excited to open that up later. Then we have some bars. At the show, admittedly, there is a lot of granolas, and after a little bit of granola, I just get sick of granola. I'm tired of granola, but there were plenty of other granola bar alternatives. We have a protein bar. This one is a beetroot-based protein bar. I like beets, so thought I would check out beetroot. They also have a sweet veggie bar, which is carrot and banana. Sucker for banana, and this one has really cute packaging. It has little rows of bananas and little rows of carrots. So I really liked the little repetitional patterns there. I thought that was really cute, and it was more of a unique flavor on the floor to have a carrot and banana in a bar. Carrot's very sweet and it pairs nicely with fruits. Beetroot, I'm a little hesitant, but it's neat. I'm looking forward to it because it's different. I don't know if I'll necessarily enjoy it and crave more, but these are also pretty cool. And we also have Bursting Boba. It's also known as popping boba. They're little spheres, like little pearls or bubbles of I think this one's actually not meat-based gelatin, but it's like a gelatin-based. It might be agar-agar, because I think these ones are vegetarian friendly, so that means that they're not made with a meat-based gelatin. And they are filled with juice. They're often found in frozen yogurt shops or ice cream shops as an ice cream topping, or in bubble tea places. People that serve bubble tea, you can get the popping boba, and so when you sip, instead of sip and chew, you get sip and a burst of flavor. It's really nice for like lemon-based beverages. And this company, Bursting Boba, actually makes a bunch of flavors that I haven't seen other popping boba companies make. I've always seen strawberry. Strawberry, lychee, and mango are very popular flavors. Almost every popping boba I've ever seen have been in those flavors, but Bursting Boba make honey and blueberry, which are 2 flavors that I've never seen before. They have other flavors as well, like yogurt, which I'm not sure how that works in popping boba. It's a yogurt. It's like a milky white looking pearl. But I'm really excited for the honey. The honey I'm really excited for. So that they actually are going to send me a sample of the honey so I can try it and review it on the blog, because I've never seen that offered before, and I think it'd be a great mix-in for lemonades and lemonade-based beverages for the summer. So we'll look forward to that. They were also super nice. They were super nice company. Then we have real salt. So along with the it's not just all foods that are finished. There's seasonings, there's cooking oils, there's balsamic vinegars, which are awesome. I drank so much of balsamic. But there's also additives, spices, extracts, all sorts of people that are making products for the food industry to be utilized in other things, like ingredients. And one of them was the salt. Now, it looks like pink Himalayan salt. If you look at it, it's pink. It's actually right here in America. It's made right here in America. Or mined, I guess you mine salt, like mine. But so it's mined right here in America, and it's just a really lovely looking salt, and it tastes great too. They gave me like a little mini baby shaker as a sample, and I thought it's stinking adorable. I posted it on the blog, so if you want to go see the little baby shaker, it's over on sometimesfoodie.com. But it was so stinking cute. It's such a cute little shaker. So it's in my purse. It's in my purse now. It's gonna live in my purse so I can season on the go. But it's just a really pretty kind of artisanal salt, and it's made right here in America, and it's kind of nice to support American companies. So I'll be doing some reviews of recipes, and I'll be using this. This is a really interesting product. This is very different. This is kind of what the fancy food show is about. It's about new, interesting products. Now these are Faust's Potions. So it's like a little, I forget what this style of packaging, pillow packaging. So it's a pillow packaging box. And it has 2 tubes, or like vials, in them. So I'm going to open this one up. So they have 2 vials inside. Now, what this is a wake potion and a sleep potion. So these vials contain like an energy or a soothing drink. It's one supposed to give you a boost. Has vitamin C, all sorts of, let's see, yeah. Vitamin C, green tea extract, guarana, ginseng, lemon, all sorts of stuff in this one. So this one's supposed to make you awake, stimulating and restorative. And then this one's relaxing. It's a sleep potion, red berry flavor. Now my only hiccup about this, because I love the packaging, I love the concept of like a little shot that doesn't taste bad. They do taste pretty nice. Is they use sucralose. But if you follow my blog for a long time, you know that sucralose triggers my vertigo. Something about it triggers vertigo. I've never had it before in my life. I went through a span on the blog where for 2 weeks I was reviewing the sparkling ice beverages. They were really pretty. They had like a gorgeous line of colors. They were gorgeous to photograph. But they were sweetened with sucralose, and after about a week of those, I got vertigo so bad I had to go to the ER. And I'd never had that happen before. And since then, they've given me anti-vert meds, so I have anti-vert medication in case that ever happens again, where it just doesn't stop. But ever since then, when I take something with sucralose, or I have something with a large amount of sucralose, or if I drink a lot of something with a little bit of sucralose, I get vertigo. So that's my only hiccup, is that these are sweetened with sucralose, and it does trigger my vertigo, so I tend to avoid that. So it's a really cool package, it's a really cool concept. I love the little vials inside, but the sucralose does make me hesitant. At the show floor, they said they've been reformulating and trying to work, and sucralose, the reason why they went with it is because it helped with the consistency of the formula, and other artificial sweeteners weren't really helping out while keeping the caloric intake down. And I understand that, but for me, sucralose does make me a little apprehensive about this product, but it's still really cool. Still really cool looking. And I really hope they reformulate one day to not have sucralose. I'm still going to review it for the blog, but it is worrisome. It is a little worrisome for me that it might trigger my vertigo. And then I have a couple of Little Bird Curious Confections. So what these are spicy chocolates. I'm gonna open up one of my little packets. They gave me a couple. So you can see these 2 little chocolates here. These are Fire Bites. So it's sea salt over dark chocolate with candied jalapeno kick. Now this company was there at the show, and the ladies that were running the booth were really nice. And I tried a chocolate sample, and I love spicy chocolate, but it kicked my butt. And then when I started photographing their booth, I noticed winner of 5 2016 Scovie Awards. Do you guys know? Scovie is like the Heat Award. So if it won 5 awards, I think it came in 2nd overall in the confectionery category for spicy candies. This stuff is no joke. as a spicy chocolate fan, these were delicious, but intense. So I'm on that like medium to medium hot tier of spicy enjoyment. I really love these. I'm gonna eat these, but I'm on that lower tier and it was kicking my butt, so. Thinking you guys the higher tier might think it might not be as intense, but if you like spicy chocolate, Little Bird is definitely worth checking out. That was, and it's like a cute concept because it's like, it looks like a little bird, but it's also a pepper, if you can kind of tell that. So those will be reviewed over on the blog, and I have some photos up from, they were in my day 3 post on the blog, so if you look at day 3 part 2 I think had them, or day 3 part 1, it's part of my day 3, had these ladies in it, and this is some good stuff. Especially if you like spicy stuff, check out their simple syrup. The simple syrup was too intense for me, but I could see some great applications for it. We also have water. They were just handing out some more natural waters. Nothing much to say here. It's water. Nice alkaline water. Then I have some more taffies. So these are the taffies from Taffy Town. I grabbed some samples. Some of these are flavors I have had before. They have a melon mix, which is watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew, which is really nice. I reviewed them over on the blog last summer, I think I did. So their newest flavor is carrot cake. So I grabbed some carrot cake pieces to review. But they also had some of my older favorites, so I grabbed a couple of those. They had chicken and waffles, which was their flavor that was revealed last year, which is really interesting. I liked it a lot. It's a very fun, novelty flavor that's a lot more snackable than you would ever think it should be. Like a chicken and waffle flavored taffy, but it's really good stuff. And I grabbed a couple of their melon pieces. They have a little mix of honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon pieces that are green, orange, and pink respectively. And their flavors are very distinct and unique to each melon. So the honeydew tastes like honeydew, the cantaloupe tastes like cantaloupe, the watermelon tastes like watermelon. And I really liked them a lot, so I picked up some more of those. Along with a few others like banana split and things I didn't get to try last year. So I have some taffy samples to review as well as honey sticks. I love honey sticks. These are the first individually wrapped honey sticks. Ignore dog hair. Dog hair's on everything I own. But so these are the first company to create individually wrapped honey sticks, which makes it a little bit more sanitary because normally I have honey sticks actually right over here, so I'm gonna go grab those in just a minute. These are right here in my room as well. So these are what they normally look like. They're usually just little plastic tubules that are heat sealed on either end that have honey in them. These are the same exact thing, but they're wrapped in plastic for sanitation reasons. And that makes sense because if you're eating these, all you do is you take the little pinched end and you pop it open in your mouth, and then you just eat it from there. So if someone's touching these with their hands, and then you go and put it in your mouth, not so sanitary. These help with that sanitation problem. So we have individually wrapped, and I'm most excited for this one, which is mint chocolate honey, and it actually has real chocolate in it. So it's not just like a chocolate flavored honey, because chocolate flavored things are kind of hit or miss. This is a chocolate actually infused honey. So these will be pretty neat. I like that they're individually wrapped. And the mint I'm really excited about posting on the blog. So we shall see, honey sticks, we shall see. Little cookies, small batch, big love, almond toffee crunch. So it's homemade toffee, sliced almonds, chocolate chips mingled together in perfect bite-sized perfection. This got a little bit melty during my journeys because I did go and take 2 trains to get to New York for this food show. So it survived 2 train rides. That's pretty impressive in the heat of summer. So I did not sample this flavor on the floor. I tried their lemon flavor on the floor, which is a lot like a lemon cooler, or those like, they have a couple different names, but it's basically like a lemon cooler cookie. It's a lemon flavored cookie with a powdered sugar confection on the outside, so it's kind of cooling and sweet and lemony, and I liked that one. But this I think is their best seller, so I got a sample of that to try. So the almond toffee crunch will be up on the blog later this month. Boulder was here this year, and they have some coconut oil chips. I've reviewed their avocado oil chips. They had a, I think it's malt vinegar avocado oil based chip, and I got it on clearance at Target maybe a year and a half ago, and I loved it. It was delicious. They were really awesome, and I was really worried because Target clearance usually means they're being discontinued, but those are a full, like a permanent member of their line. And I haven't tried their coconut oil chips, but figured I would try that to see how coconut oil chips taste. But the avocado malt vinegar ones are amazing, so I can definitely tell you that those are great. They didn't have sample sizes of that though, otherwise I would have been like, give me all the samples. And no one was at the booth! No one was at the booth to talk to me because I wanted to tell them how much I loved their product, but they weren't there. But if you're watching this, I loved your product. And you should make mini sample sizes of the malt vinegar ones because I think they're phenomenal. Brownie Brittle. Salted caramel is one of their newer flavors, so we got a sample of the salted caramel. They also had a dark chocolate pretzel, and if memory serves, I think the dark chocolate pretzel is organic. And then they have a sea salt version that's also organic. I don't think this one, it was an organic one, but the other two definitely were. So I have this one to review. I have not tried this flavor. I'd like the pretzel one. I ate that one on the showroom floor where they have the little samples. We got green coconut. This one's a sustainable tea bag, and I've never had coconut flavored green tea. And you can smell the coconut in this. I really am excited to try this because I like green tea, it's okay. But I usually like it when it's blended with something else. Green tea citrus or something. Green tea strawberry. Green tea coconut would probably be right up my alley. And it smells amazing. It smells like summer. I bet this would make a great iced tea, so I'll be reviewing that on the blog as well. This one, some places just give you like a little sample with their press kit. So what this is a black sesame paste. This was in, I believe, what was this, the Korean section? I believe this was, no, Tokyo, so Japanese. So I probably got this in the Japanese section. So it's just a little tubule of black sesame paste attached to their paperwork. So it shows you that serve it on bread. They show you like a dorayaki, but instead it has the black sesame paste and ice cream. Peanut spreads. So they had some various spreads to add flavor to your dishes. So I have black sesame to try. I've had red bean. I love red bean. Black sesame I'm not as familiar with, so we shall do a review of that. And it's kind of cool because it's like a black spread, so it looks cool. Got some stuff from, what was this, Dorval? Dorval has sour watermelon candy straws, but I was really interested in this. They have Sour Power. It's like a Pop Rocks, like a popping candy, but it's 4 flavors mixed into one pouch. So it looks like it might be blue raspberry, strawberry, green apple, and I think that might be passion fruit, it looks like. It looks like a very, maybe a papaya? Kind of hard to tell, but having 4 flavors in one pouch is not something I'm used to, so I'm excited for that, and popping candy is always fun. I got a little sampler from Gorg Annex. Gorg Annex had a new fruit mix. They offered watermelon, strawberry, and I think mango in one bag together. And then they have a new Starlight Mint that uses no artificial colorings. It uses a beet-based dye, so it's kind of a winey color, kind of a very nice plum coloring to it. It's a classic nice minty flavor. It's really refreshing on the showroom floor after eating all this other stuff. You kind of want to have fresh breath for all your interactions. So those are really nice. So I grabbed a little sampler pack from them with all their little goodies. Got some Way Better nacho cheese tortilla chips, so nacho cheese flavored tortillas. They had some other flavors there at the show, but not in like sample sizes. They had a sweet chili sauce, which that was awesome. I love sweet chili sauce. This one I didn't try, so I'm looking forward to trying this one. But I'm usually not a huge fan of the cheesier flavors. I'm much more into the sweet, spicy flavors, so might like chili sauce better, but still. Can't argue with free. Then got normal brownie brittle. Gotta love brownie brittle. Got another seaweed snack. This one's wasabi. Wasabi is probably my #1 favorite seaweed snack flavor. So, got the sea snacks version of that. Some Perky Jerky. This one is the pale ale flavored Perky Jerky. And they did the same thing as they did last year when I attended the show. They had a guy wearing a Velcro suit, and these all have a little tab of Velcro on it. So they're all over his body. And he like walks by, just like rips them off and like gives them to you. So. Got pale ale, which I've never tried this one before. As a non-beer drinker, I'm a little skeptical, but we shall see. Then I got a bunch of spices from, let's see, the Spice Hunter. So the Spice Hunter was there, and they had a bunch of different seasonings and spices. They were serving Mexican-style street corn that they seasoned with their own products, and it was delicious. It was really good. And they were really cut thinly, so you didn't have to commit to a whole corn cob. It was like a little corn wheel of Mexican street corn, and it was really good. And I look forward to trying to make that my own with some of these spices here. I think they have the recipe on their website, so if you want that recipe, I think you have to go to thespicehunter.com to go get it. But it was really awesome. Got some more Chimes Ginger Chews. Chimes is a awesome product. I love this packaging. I love the patterns. I've bought several of their flavors and reviewed them on my blog. I used to hate ginger. Like, I think it might have even been this time last year. I was a well-known ginger hater. I thought it tasted like I was eating like Pledge or something. I've been converted. I really like it now. I like the spiciness of ginger. And these are like kick your butt nice spicy ginger candies. Even the peppermint. It's more mild with the peppermint, but you still get that little kick your butt flavoring. The original is probably the best though. I love the original. So I grabbed some flavors of that. Stash teas. I grabbed a couple of these different flavors. This is an unsweetened tea powder that you just pour into your water bottle and shake up and drink. So it's similar to those iced tea kind of packets, but they're actual tea flavors. So it's like blueberry green tea, or a citrus green tea, or a black tea. So I'm looking forward to trying these because I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water as I run around. I like drinking a little something flavorful on the beach. So I might just add this to a bottle of water and give that a go. I also had some rose drink. It's supposed to be really good for you. This came from the Asian section of the show. They had some samples there. It was really nice, really light, really refreshing. I have to look it up. They had like health properties, but I think my press release is in another bag. So excited to try that. Got some dark chocolate covered cranberries. Got a bunch of dark chocolate covered fruits. I got like prunes and all sorts of stuff. We're nearing the end. Another Perky Jerky. I got tasty teriyaki. Again, they'll go that. I got some Emmy's coconut vanilla organic coconut treats. These are kind of like little macaroons, not macarons, like the little sandwich cookie, macaroons, like coconut pastry kind of confectionery lumps. That's what these are. And I ate these last year and these were really lovely. I really liked these a lot. They're nice and mildly sweetened with a great coconut flavor. Blow Pops from Glee Gum. So Glee Gum is coming out with its first 100% all-natural blow pop. So I grabbed one of each flavor to review. So I'll be posting these over on the blog. I'm most excited for strawberry because that's like my favorite of this lineup. It's green apple, orange, and strawberry. Strawberry is usually my go-to lollipop flavor, so I'm excited for the strawberry the most. But those will get their own write-up on the blog because it's the first all-natural blow pop, so that's pretty cool. Stash was a really awesome booth, and I really liked their teas, so the fact that they were giving away some sachets for free was really awesome. Really awesome. And the guys running the booth were really, really sweet. They were giving out samples of their iced tea as well as just these little pouches. I got some, this I'm really excited about. So these I'm really excited about. So these two products are pouches of balsamic. In this case, these two are Balsamic Glaze, and this one is just a liquid balsamic. You can kind of hear it sloshing around there. I drink a lot of balsamic vinegar. I eat a lot of balsamic vinegar coated products and goods. I have a little Balsamic Glaze squeeze bottle I have in my purse. It's an original flavor. I have a strawberry one too, but the original one usually is in my purse. And years ago I had a lot of stomach problems with acidity and ulcers and stress and issues with my stomach. But since I've been eating more vinegar-based things in my diet or drinking more vinegar, they're barely existent. It's really awesome. Unless I get very, very emotionally stressed out or upset, I don't have stomach issues anymore, which is really wonderful. So these are meant to be like single use. Like you take this and I snap it in half and I just pour the contents onto my dish. They have it here with like a little salmon. More likely than not, it's just gonna go right in my mouth because I love balsamic. I think this is really awesome. So I have 2 packets of the glaze, and then this one is just a liquid balsamic from Italy. Speaking of balsamic, I also have this little baby balsamic vinegar of Modena. I think Modena was actually one of the places I visited during my second trip to Italy. So, a little baby balsamic too. So a very liquidy one. Not like a thick one like the glazes. Raw and unfiltered honey from Naturenates. Honey, again, was another big year for honey. Honey was big last year, but they continued going strong with more honey products. I got some more honey sticks from Vintage Bee. More honey products. These are flavored sticks. I have cinnamon, hibiscus, mint chocolate, which is another mint chocolate. But this is a creamed style honey, so it's much thicker and kind of whipped in texture. And then a raspberry. So the creamed honey is a different kind of texture and consistency. It's more like a spread I would put on toast than something I would necessarily pour in a drink. So these are just some flavored creamed honeys. I got actually a pasta sample. And what's really stinking cute about this is their press kit is shaped like a little pasta. That's like freaking cute. Isn't that freaking cute? It's so freaking cute. So, let's see. Yeah, got an awesome pasta sample. I'll be cooking up some pasta. I'm Italian, so pasta for all the things. Pasta for days. And cooking oils, we have this one. It is the sunflower oil from Hudson Valley Cold Pressed Oils. This has a really nice high smoke point, so it's really good for frying. And then I have this extra virgin olive oil. And I actually use a lot of avocado and olive oils on my hair, actually. I keep it tied up, but it's really long. and it tends to get frizzy, especially towards the end, so I like to put oil on the ends to make it like feel a little bit nicer. And these little tiny bottles of olive oil are great for that. Like olive oil and avocado oil is really great for hair too. Sunflower oil I'll probably cook with. And they gave me a healthy sample here, so I'll probably cook something up with this one. And then we just have little tiny odds and ends left. I have some Starbridge Orchard dried cherries. These are great for salads. I love dried fruit in general, but I love their dried cherries. They're really nice and have a very crystallized, sugary texture. So they're great in balsamic-based salads, like kind of like the ones I had at Panera. That's what I use those for. I take those and add those right to my salads. Jelly Belly, this is just the kids mix. Classic. They usually give these out as like a sample. It's just normal, kid-friendly flavors. Coconut macadamia nut milk chocolate. Here's another mini baby salt. This is my baby salt. Look how freaking cute. It's so freaking cute. I love this little salt. Got some Vermints. These are coffee flavored mints, so it's not really going to help your breath out, but I thought that was a really unique flavor for mints, so I grabbed their sample size. Espresso flavored Cocomel. I reviewed Cocomels last year, and they're really impressive. There's no milk or dairy in them at all. They're entirely made of coconut, and they taste like rich, creamy caramel. And espresso was a new flavor for me. I had not seen espresso Cocomels before, so I grabbed a little one to try that. More Taffy Town snuck away in there. These are chocolate honey patties. They come in different flavors, so it's dark chocolate with like honey patty. Coconut mango balls from the Philippines. I honestly don't know what is hiding in here. We shall find out. Chocolate covered prunes. These are tea candy. Citrus green tea candy, green tea candy, all sorts of little candies. More stash teas. Panda had a blueberry licorice, so I grabbed a stick of blueberry, because blueberry is not a flavor I've really tried much in various licorices. I've only had the Dara Lee's blueberry version. I think that was blueberry acai. This one's just straight up blueberry. Pistachio chews, so it's like a nice chewy pistachio treat. Jelly Belly came out with a new organic line, so we have new organic Jelly Belly beans, a little baby sample of that to try. I have these are little gummy ice creams. I grabbed a little gummy ice cream. It's like just one of those novelty gummies that are shaped like stuff. I grabbed a King Peppermint because I've never had King Peppermints before, so I grabbed a King Peppermint. Got a little chocolate from, let's see, fruitinchocolate.com. So, little business card chocolate. I thought that was really cute that her business card is edible. This is the Starlight Mint I was telling you about. So see, look, it's purple. It's peppermint. And the last is just more taffy and honey patties. So that's my New York haul. I didn't really shop anywhere else. I got one lip gloss from Tony Moly. That's kind of it. It's shaped like a little cute bunny. It's really cute. And that's all I bought and picked up at the New York Fancy Food Show this year. So hopefully you enjoyed that haul. I'll be posting these items and various reviews for the next coming months on the blog. If you thought any of these looked really interesting and want to read more, you can go over to someone'sfood.com. I posted each day of my thing, and I have like a little caption for each photo where you can see all the different photos of products I tried. Some of those products aren't here because they aren't travel friendly. It's not like I could take samples of fancy cheese and have it on the train with me back to Jersey, but lots of fancy cheeses over on the blog. And really cool Alice and the Magician stuff. That was a really cool booth that Eric, Junk Food Guy, from junkfoodguy.com, told me that I should go check it out, so I did, and it was really cool, and they had a really cool booth, and I was taking all these photos of the booth because it looked like a cool I Spy Mad Scientist setup. It was really aesthetically well done. Whoever their marketing team is, like, gold star for you. Like, Mugo Gun Coco was, like, awesome. But that's it for my haul. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.